Hi everyone, this is DaleAnn Torby, and
Erin Krieger, hello.
hi everyone. We're here to help you in your life, to help you in your business. And tonight we've decided that what we're going to talk about and discuss is the life of a caregiver, how we need to take care of ourselves as being caregivers. And it doesn't matter what type of caregiver you are. If you're a mom, if you're a wife, if you have someone that you need to take care of, a parent, a sick child, all of us need to be caring for ourselves first before we can take care of someone else. Do you agree, Karen?
I do. And we call ourselves the Unstoppable Nanas because we are unstoppable, because we have been doing this caregiving of ourselves and others for a number of years. And it's very true. If you do not learn how to love yourself and take care of yourself first, how in the world are you going to be in a relationship with anybody else or give anyone else, the kind of care they deserve or provide service to anyone else? So we're going to break this down over 2 or 3 sessions because there's a lot to it. But basically, as an overall, we've been talking about care of self is in many different areas. It's just not physical care, even though that's a great big part of it. And I still struggle a lot with that because I am giving care to my husband's a patient, and I'm still not taking proper care of myself, but that'll probably be another time. But physical care, mental care of yourself, we all have a spiritual side, that needs attention and focus. Your financial health, what kind of a situation are you in? Does it need to improve? If you are pursuing a business, a home-based business like we are with multiple streams of income, there's care of your business and the people on your team. So we could probably go on for months with this, DaleAnn. When I hear about it, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is a big load for Friday afternoon on the holiday weekend. So what would you like to begin with, DaleAnn?
Well, as far as caring for ourselves, I think it's really important that we have a mindset. I think that's the first thing that we have to do, to realize that in our mind, we know the obligations we have, but we have to take care of ourselves first. So and we can do that in many different ways. Karen and I are talking about today about reading and being grateful, and taking time every single day to maybe read 10 pages, write in your gratitude journal, just things like that, things that people don't even think about doing. And actually, until I came to this program that we're in, one of our streams of income, I really didn't give it a thought about reading a lot. I read a little bit, but now I read, every single day I read at least 10 minutes a day. Karen?
Yeah, reading on purpose. I mean, we've all been reading since we started school. And some of us read things for fun, and some of us read things for information. But intentional reading on purpose. All the good mentors out there say it's good to set aside first thing in the morning to read, and even before you go to bed at night. And that's one thing I don't do as much, and I probably would get more sleep if I had this reading pattern at night. But for about a year now, DaleAnn and I have been focusing intentionally on reading 10 to 20 pages a day. And the people we hang with, we have a lot of mentors. We have authors who are mentors. We have people on our teams who are mentors. We have upline mentors. We have each other as mentors. And that's all people talk about is what they're reading. Well, that's not all, that's exaggeration, but they talk about it a lot and they quote a lot. And today I was so excited because I knew we were doing this today. And when I went to get our mail, I've been looking for a book I won in a contest, and it kind of got lost in cyberspace. But it arrived today, just in time. And I wanted to share it with you because it's a good example of some of the things we read And we also want to do in the future do not book reports. I sound like a teacher there. Book reviews on what we're reading, and maybe you'll join us. But this one's called The Motivation Manifesto, and it's by the famous Brendan Burchard. You've probably heard of him, New York Times bestselling author. And what I like about it was a couple of things. I haven't read it, but I like that it describes that there are 9 declarations to claim your personal power. Now, you hear a lot about your mindset. There's about 6 inches between the 2 ears. And what goes in your mind is going to come out in the form of an action or another. But when it comes in the form of declarations of power, it gives you a guideline. And some of the things, I won't read all 9 of them, but some of them are, we shall meet life with full presence and power. That's intentional. That's on purpose. That's when you get results. We shall reclaim our agenda. We shall defeat our demons. Now we have a bunch of those. We shall practice joy and gratitude and many other things. And what is most exciting for me, and I'm not saying this for attention, because I love when it's everybody's birthday, because it's the celebration of your life. And it's September 1st, and it's my birthday month. And I got to thinking today when I was driving around that it had to be sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas that my mom and dad got together and
You were conceived?
yeah. And I think that's exciting because well, in my spiritual life, and I believe in a creator, and he decided that I was to be born this time. It's going to be 70 years. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But he assigns us our parents, and DaleAnn and I became partners not too long ago, and we have this beautiful, abundant life ahead of us. September's a new month for all the kids going back to school and the teachers and their dreams of getting results. So it's always been like New Year's for me. And today I get a brand new book, and I get to open it and absorb it and plan my best year yet to come ever. So I really encourage you, we both do, to, if you're busy and your life is chaotic and you're not even sure if you want to do a home-based business or not, or what you want to do, start reading. You need to change what's going on in between, in those 6 inches between your ears if you want a better life. So do it on purpose, and I think you'll like the results. I know I'm a lot happier this year than I was last year or any other year, and I think this has something to do with it. So that's the part of the mental health, part of the balance.
Right. And the book that I'm reading right now, I don't have it at my fingertips, and I don't want to leave the screen, but it's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And that really sets the stage for anything that you want to do in your life. And it also sets your mental health and your mindset. It's a great book that you can read over and over again, and it will bring out, it was written in 1939, I believe, and every point that is in that book is applicable to today, no matter what it is. If it's regarding,
that's amazing.
If it's regarding your business, it's regarding your health. It's a truly good book, and I suggest that if anybody can get their hands on it, you can go to the library, go to Amazon.com, just get it. It's a truly good book. And as we're talking about reading, this is one way that, like Karen said, the six inches between your ears, it gives you 10 or 15 minutes to just be by yourself and just bring yourself down, concentrate on you. And when you concentrate on yourself, I want you to think about this. You're not being selfish. Anything, what you're doing is you're being selfless, because by taking care of yourself, by giving yourself 10 or 15, 20 minutes a day, preferably in the morning if you can, it will set your mood for the day. And whoever you're helping, you will see a big improvement in your attitude, possibly the person's attitude that you're helping.
I have noticed, DaleAnn, that the more I intentionally read and reach out for positive information, it seems like I'm attracting more goodness into my life. I'm noticing goodness. More people are contacting me. My relationships are improving with my daughters and my friends because I'm not focusing on the negative like I used to most of my life. And or just be aware of what was going wrong and thinking about it. So what you think about, you bring about. So this, I'm really glad it's only about 6 inches, because if we had more space up there, there would be so much more work to do.
Yeah, I think we have enough work to do.
So, which brings us to the gratitude thing, because we're talking about positive mindset here. We believe, as our partnership encompasses creating a better version of yourself every day. And this is only one part of it. But gratitude is a big part of it too. And we have learned a set, intentional, on purpose way to really get involved with gratitude. You want to talk about that a little bit, DaleAnn?
Oh, definitely, because what we do is we intentionally are grateful. And we have a journal, and we write in our journal what we are grateful for. And let me tell you, it could be as easy as getting up in the morning. You know, sometimes I write in my journal, thank you, God, for letting me get up today and be productive. You know, thank you for the air outside. Thank you for my husband making me coffee every single day. And I'm grateful for that one.
I too.
And I'm grateful for my children, and I'm grateful for everything that God has blessed me with. And if you start itemizing it every single day, either sometimes people like to do it before they go to bed. So it gives them a time to think, be grateful for everything that they received. And you know, it's also okay to be grateful for things that maybe didn't go your way. Sometimes things happen for a reason. And sometimes it's all right to say, you know what, thank you for that because I learned from that experience. Or maybe I can do something in a different way. So there's different ways to be grateful. It's not all about what's good. It's all about everything, every single thing.
And the thing about writing it down, there well, many things, but one of the things is you're intentionally involving your whole body. You're just not daydreaming about it. You're recording it. So I know my children are going to find, I'm on my 3rd journal or something, I think, that in this last year. My children are going to find these books someday, and they're going to see a side of me that they don't know probably, and they don't know all the details. And it's amazing how you can take a negative experience and turn it into a positive just by recording it. Now, you know, we're human beings. I wake up grouchy on some days, or I just don't even feel some gratitude right away. So sometimes I just make a list, and then as the day goes on, I can write a paragraph, or I can write a page. And as DaleAnn says, you know, by the end of the day, maybe you didn't get in touch with your gratitude in the morning, but by the end of the day, you can remember something that went really, really well and record it, and it stays with you. And one little story I have is, I didn't really believe this, you know, over a year ago, and I've always been a grateful person, or I've verbally expressed gratitude to people. But a year ago, my husband was hospitalized, and it was my birthday, and he was supposed to be home, and they didn't discharge him. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have to spend my birthday alone, and I just don't really want to do that. And I've been listening to radio shows with DaleAnn, and people were recording their gratitude. So I got this idea, and I got in the car, and I said, I am not going to look back a year from now and feel sorry for myself for this horrible birthday I had because I was alone. So I got in the car, and I drove, gosh, to the mountains. Probably took me almost an hour to get there, and through the mountains. And I went to one of our lakes in Arizona, and it was crowded. I mean, there was hardly a parking spot because it was Labor Day. And I intentionally had a hardbound book that I took with me because I wanted to start my journal on my birthday. And I walked in the water and I found this big rock, sat, put my feet in the water, very ceremonial because I'm kind of that way once in a while, and I started writing. And so very soon it's going to be my 1 year anniversary for doing it on purpose. And I'm so excited about that. That's why we decided to use this format to share some of what we're doing because, you know, if you want a better life, you need to get excited about your life. You need to get excited about yourself and so many wonderful things that are happening. Even though there's horrible things happening in the world, there's still so much goodness out there. So we're really just happy to be with you here today.
I know, really. It's a Friday afternoon. We've both had very, very busy days, but you know what? We took the time because we wanted to share our unstoppable nanas with all of you.
By the way, we do have a fan page and we have a group page on Facebook. So we invite you to check it out, get in the browser and look us up, and we'll invite you into our group. We'll share some of our nuggets until we get to see you on the next Zoom.
Yeah, that'd be great. We really welcome all of you, and just like us and follow us.
So everybody have a happy Labor Day weekend. I think we can probably wrap this up, DaleAnn. What do you think?
I think we can. Thank you, everyone, for letting us be invited into your home and onto your computer. And we will see you at on the next one.
Bye, DaleAnn. Thank you.